How do you choose the right plan B, right? This is what many people, many of you have asked this question on the WhatsApp group. How do you choose the right plan B? Again, no rocket science here. Three things: just know who you are in terms of knowledge, skills, interest, passion, aspirations, and goals. Everyone knows who they are, right? I know who I am. Jigyasu knows himself. Similarly, all of you know yourselves. Then know your core competencies, what you are inherently good at. Forget about the skills. Skills are built on core competencies, but you should know your core competency. Are you good with people? Are you good in managing things? Are you good in executive things? Are you good in communication? Are you good in analysis? What you are good at? What is it that you can spend back to back 9 years, nine hours or 10 hours doing it without thinking about taking a break? That is your core competency. I know my core competencies. I can start at 6 in the morning, get out at 6 in the evening, and won't have even breakfast or lunch. Then you have to identify roles which are aligned with who you are and your core competencies. It might sound abstract, but I will remove the abstractness in subsequent slides. So stay patient, please. Everything starts being abstract, but everyone needs quick solutions. But unfortunately, there are no quick solutions. Cool. So how do you know who you are? For that, you should know knowledge or skills. Maybe it might be a function of academic background, UPSC knowledge, work experience, project courses, internships, etc. Know your interests, right? Do you like writing? Do you like analysis? For example, I like analysis, right? Give me a policy question, give me some, data, and I'm sure I can bring, you know, a magic out of it. I know myself. Those are my interests. Similarly, aspirations, right? Everyone has aspirations: impact, money, reputation, work-life balance, stability, this and that. All three combines to identify your core competency. This can be following, analytical thinking, like I was saying in one of the earlier slides, communication, research orientation, leadership and collaboration, empathy, purpose orientation, strategic and planning skills, whatever. For example, you might be someone who likes logical reasoning, structuring complex problems. You might be someone who like writing with clarity, debating, interviewing. You might be someone who likes synthesizing on information, report writing, or various other things, right? So you have to identify your competency type. How do you do that? You can follow these prompts, right? Do I enjoy data analysis or problem solving? Maybe this is my competency. Do I express ideas clearly and persuasively? Do I like exploring and going deep into topics? Do I thrive when I work with people? This is my competency. Do I deeply care about societal or human issues? Do I think long term, plan ahead? Maybe this is Jigyasu's competency, right? Similarly, you have to identify yours and ask these type of self reflection prompts. This will tell you your competency. What do you like doing the most? Ultimately, in the market, people pay you for your work, right? Then, most importantly, no one talks about it, but that's the reality of a career. From my experience, again, not from my academic knowledge, but from my own experience of the last 12 years, identify the right anchors. Like I was saying, I've done multiple things in my career, from consulting to non-consulting to product-based roles to non-profits to this and that. At first glance, whosoever goes through my profile, LinkedIn profile or my CV will see that, look, I've done multiple things. How have I managed to do that? The answer is, I know my anchor. My anchor is built on my competency. I know what I'm inherently good at. Similarly, you need to know yours. Typically, it follows a 4-point approach. People are either analytical, enjoy strategy, people and purpose, or communication. It's not a binary. You can be good in 2, you can be good in 3, you can be good in 4. That's your choice. For example, I know I am analytical and I am people and purpose driven. I know Jigyasu. Jigyasu is strategy and analytical. You might be people, purpose, communication. Depending upon that, you can identify certain roles which I put in on the slide, which might work for you. For example, if you're analytical and communication, maybe data analytics, financial consulting, development sector consulting, research is for you, right? If you are into strategy and people and purpose, non-profit management, social entrepreneurship, public affairs might be for you. If you are a combination of analytical and strategy, maybe corporate strategy, thought leadership, edtech or content might be for you. If you have interest in all four, maybe political consulting and public policy might be for you. If you are analytical, strategy, communication, maybe management consulting is for you, right? So these are anchors. These anchors come from things which I talked about in previous slides. Knowing yourself, knowing your competency. And whatever you do in your career as part of your plan B, start thinking about plan B from year 2 and 3, start implementing plan B from year 4 onwards. That should be aligned with the anchor. And now don't come back and say that you don't have any anchor. That doesn't happen. We are human beings. We are inherently good with few things, not good with other things. Depending upon all of this, you have to identify your role. It might be economic research, it might be public finance, evaluation, think tank, public affairs, journalism, policy communication, development consulting, CSR, impact consulting, this and that. Your choice. Finally, I will close this module by saying that please don't chase money. I've seen enough in my career. Chase skill when you're starting your career. Money will follow the value you bring in, trust me on that. You might start at a 4 LPA, in 5 years you can reach to 40 LPA. I've seen that happening personally. It's not a made up story. Jigyasu has seen that happening. Like I was saying in one of the slides, do not associate your worth with the salary, organization, and role. Just focus on skills. Learning. If the role allows you learning, even with a low salary, that's okay. Once you enhance your craft, people will be behind you to hire you, to pay you.